adding on to some of the challenges and like how you talked about the homeless youth, is there like any specific way or like how you approach them, like to build trust and stuff, considering they've dealt with the abuse and stuff?
Yeah, I think that's something that carries through now in charity bouts really clearly. As I've always been, so I studied psychology, but my lean was always towards hope and positive psychology. So I felt like my experience of when someone's in need, if you talk about their problems nonstop, you feel worse and you feel like I don't have a solution to any of them. So for me, the big one is hope. So trying to let them say, hey, that maybe there's a possible future that's a bit different than the one you're in now. And then the second part of that is actual practical steps towards it. So real pragmatic. So what's the next thing we can do? So I've really got focused on, I still am to this day on solution focused like approaches. So if your life was going to be better, what would it look like? What would make it half a step better than it currently is now? And then what would you need to be able to achieve that step? So I think the power of hope is really strong for me. But then hope without pragmatic change turns into depression because you get all excited that something could change, but then nothing changes. And you feel like I had all this energy and I tried something, but it didn't work. So I'm really big on setting people up to win. And I guess, environment, which I still apply now, is really listening to people, because if people don't want to change, you can't force it on them. So you kind of invite people into, like, give them some sort of hope about what else would you want for your life? What else could it look like? And then maybe they've got to trust you as well. So until they trust you, there's no point trying to lead them anywhere, because especially in that world, they've been betrayed so many times by their own family. Adults that should have cared in their life didn't care. So actually trying to build that safety for them, that I'm a safe person, I actually do want to help, and it's possible that something could actually change if we do a few things. So I think I learnt that about leading people towards change rather than trying to force it on them.
Yeah, I really love that. And, speaking of hope, I have a quote that might feel familiar. When the world says give up, hope whispers, try it one more time.
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar to you?
Yes, and I have tried to dunk a few times. I'm still not successful, but I will keep trying. Trampolines help for that. But yeah, and that's totally how I believe and how I act. Yeah, I think you've got to just really giving people the opportunity towards something different than they see. I don't care where someone's at. I care where they want to go. And wherever they're at, if I can help them towards where they're going to go, that's what I'll do.